The other bit that now seems like oddly like we were working through some shit, which is my favorite of all, but we started one day doing a Josh...
Oh.
What's the guy's name? No, James Blunt.
James Blunt.
And
I started singing You're Beautiful.
You're beautiful, it's true. And we're doing that.
And I sounded like a chicken.
The bit morphed into James Blunt trying to convince everyone around that he's not a chicken. Like, James Blunt is actually a chicken.
And he was like, I thought it was...
He'd be singing and then he'd be like... Then...
What?
Oh, you hear?
No, sorry.
Yeah.
Just keep rolling.
That morphed into just a chicken who was a
singing chicken.
A fading recording artist. His career was on the decline.
He had a hit.
He had one hit.
He had one hit called Not Feeling It.
And it was
I am not feeling it. I am not feeling it.
Yeah.
Really high. I can't believe I sang that.
Real high. That was beautiful.
Thank you. Falsetto.
And I know that's insane, but it would make us laugh so hard. And
I almost threw up laughing
on
at chicken.
many occasions.
But the thing is like, Chicken is not that talented. He's a big fucking chicken that can sing.
He looks like a
in the
chicken.
booth. You're picturing it correctly.
Like a mascot.
He's a chicken. Yeah, but he's real.
We added other characters, like a much put upon bassist who hates the chicken. And then Larry. And then usually one of us would play Larry, one of us would be the chicken.
Larry.
And we would just go right into it for an hour.
An hour.
And it was
Everyone
insane.
hated us.
Everyone hated us.
They hated us because the door could only shield so much of this joy.
The chicken had one hit, Not Feeling It. He had a follow-up moderate hit called Nice Little Chunk of Change, which makes no sense. Nice little chunk of change.
I remember the first time we did Chunk of Change, I go, change, that's good, that's nice, Larry, it's nice, smoky, nice little chunk of change, you see?
Bluesy. People are hating us now, I'm sure.
See how I bend the note there?
Yeah.
Change. And then whenever he likes it, they weren't recording. He's like, no, you just weren't rolling on that? Okay.
We weren't rolling on that one? Then he would be real passive-aggressive to Larry. So my favorite thing to do would be like, hey, Larry, I got an idea for the next take. How about you play something in the ballpark of the fucking music I wrote? Like, just dress him down. Then, like, Larry was a character, and Larry, like, took on a family that he was trying to support. There was a time where the chicken was doing, like, a We Are the World thing, which was a real funny bit where it was like, AIDS, not feeling it.
Oh, yeah, and that was during the BP oil spill, and it'd go,
BP, not feeling it.
Not feeling it.
Insane stuff, really.
Yeah.
Looking back, and we were trying to work through we were all in weird, emotional, shitty places.
You're locked in a building for 12 hours at least a day.
Yeah.
Our relationships had started to kind of hit the rocks, a bit.
Sure.
There were still great times.
Sure.
We're so like
my great times lasted longer than yours. But yes.
Yeah. But we had great times, but we also had bad times at that time.
Sure. Yes.
And then so that took a toll at work. And then chicken is the sort of thing that you need.
You need it.
Needed it.
You need it.
It's something about, like, you come in to work and you're trying to be funny.
Yeah.
So it's like your brain needs to work. Your brain needs to be there.
Yeah.
And you have this backpack of grief on.
Yeah.
And you can't just take it off. You got to have the chicken sing it off.
Right. Well,
take it off.
What made it awesome?
Wait. Is that something? Take it off. No. Not feeling it.
Yes. And when I think of...
When I look at Katie, I was like, is this anything to anyone else? And her face was like, no, not really.
I'm sure the smile is slowly fading.
Not feeling it.
But we would... You think of someone like working in an office, wearing a tie, he's in a cubicle, and he goes through a shitty breakup, and he has to go in there and just do his job, and nobody gives a shit.
Yes.
And it's not even really appropriate to talk about at work.
Right.
And you're suffering alone.
Right.
And we would go in and slam the door, and then it went from just raging at our lives to being like, well, not feeling it. Last night I really wasn't feeling it. And then we would...
And Sonny would, like, you'd say something like, I don't want to ruin any of my stories or Sonny's stories, but it's like something would happen to Sonny that's just unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he's telling you the story.
Yeah.
And your heart is breaking for him.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you don't know how to respond. And so you just go, what'd you say? Would you say you're not feeling it?
Kind of sounds like you
and
weren't feeling
now
that.
this sad man is up and he's dancing and yelling and doing, not feeling it.
It was, and I urge you out there, if you're going through something
Yes.
bad, to try a high pitch not feeling it. And
Patty, can I say something real right now?
Please do.
Because I made us T-shirts.
Not feeling it.
That said,
I still
not
have
feeling
it.
it. I still have mine.
Yeah.
Not feeling it.
When I'm
with a chicken
hungover, I
on it.
wear the not feeling it T-shirt around the house.
Patty, there were times when I would be in a horrible place.
Yeah.
A horrible, dark, sad, as you know,
I know,
days
I
without
do.
jokes, just not feeling it.
Yeah.
And I'd be in my sad little apartment, and I'd be going through my T-shirts, and I'd find the not feeling
Pete,
it shirt.
yeah.
And I'm getting kind of tingly thinking about it.
Pete,
It like
yes.
saved me.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was a silly, stupid joke, and I would see it, and it would make me remember that I had friends.
Yeah.
It made me remember that I do cry with laughter.
Sure.
That things are better. I'm talking about like filled with dread. The
Yes.
dread of a love that was starting to go wrong.
Yeah.
And that's a sad thing to happen.
It is.
And I'd see not feeling it, and I go, yeah, sometimes things go the way of the chicken.
Yeah. Well, Pete had us T-shirts made that they have a chicken on them and they say not feeling it.
Yeah.
And when I went through this breakup, I went out and I got real drunk, which is you do. And
People do.
I went home and intentionally put that shirt on and went to sleep. And then when I woke up the next day and I'm looking in a full length mirror at my hungover, like eye crusty,
Yes,
unshaven,
yes,
disgusting
yes.
self, boxer shorts, and this chicken not feeling a T-shirt, and I just started laughing alone in my apartment. Even though I should have been feeling like dog shit.
Yes.
So it was
It's-
an odd coping mechanism, but it really worked.
It's a ministry.
We should tour and go to like grade schools and stuff.
All I can actually see, it's funny because these bits always come up, and I'm like, chicken. We were like, maybe chicken's a web series, maybe chicken's a sketch, and I'm like, it's not. It's just
It might not be,
The
yeah.
only thing that it's right for is right now us talking about
Yeah,
it.
and even then maybe not.
And then even then maybe not. Maybe
Yeah.
like a bunch of people are like, what the fuck is this? But
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
one guy
Sure.
out there driving on the treadmill. He's at work. I don't know what the fuck is happening in his
Yeah.
life. He's going through a breakup, and his girlfriend's going to be yelling at him tonight.
Right.
And just in the back of his brain, he's going to remember, not feeling it, huh?
I am not feeling this. Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what a gift that is?
It is.
I have that forever. It cartoonizes. It
Yeah.
changes your perception.
Yes.
It's a gift.
When-
it's a tool. It's a coping mechanism.
And this is not a mature thing. This is not a mature thing at all. But when if let's say my girlfriend is yelling at me my ex-girlfriend is yelling at me for some reason, we're sitting there in this apartment,
Yes.
realizing the living together is not going to work, and maybe
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
not going
yeah.
to work. And in the back of my mind, I'd be going, not feeling this.
Patty,
I am not feeling this. And I would
don't
be
know,
okay.
I don't know if we've talked about. I think we've maybe talked about that before, but I'm hearing it again for the first time.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing.
Yes.
And it just fills my heart with sunshine to be like, this is the darkest time. This woman just told me to go fuck myself,
Yeah.
like big time. And I'm like,
Yep.
definitely not feeling. I can't restate it. I can't restate it enough.
Yeah.
I know you get what we're saying.
Yes.
I can't say it enough.
Yes.
Not feeling it.
And what sucks about this bit and why people hated us is that unchecked, knowing that people are going to be listening to this now, we should move on.
Yeah.
But deep down,
Unchecked,
I want to
we
do,
wanna
I
do
want
it
to
all.
do this for the week, the rest of the week.
All I want to do is talk about the chicken. Nice little chunk of change.
Yeah.
No, that's good. We weren't rolling. We weren't rolling.
We're rolling on that one. All of our characters were very frustrated with everything because we were frustrated.
We were frustrated.